Okay, so here's my permanent magnet DC motor made with a permanent magnet, 2 paper clips, 2 AA batteries, jumping wire, and a magnetic wire coil. Before we started, the magnetic wire coil has to have a shaved part of the wire here on the top off on each side. The reason for this is because that allows the induced current to only be charged up on one side, which allows it to actually spin on the paper clips here. If it wasn't, it would just hang tight because it would just spin back and forth and lay flat like that. So right here we're having the positive voltage on the right side where that yellow wire is coming into the right side of the paperclip here. That causes the induced current to come around this way and go counterclockwise, which causes the magnetic flux to be directed towards the top of the page, which causes the force to shoot down, which causes the coil to spin in that direction. And I'll explain that with a diagram after I change the polarity. Okay, so changing the polarity will cause the coil to spin in the opposite direction. Just like that. And the reason for this is because if you look at this diagram here, in case one we had the positive was coming from the right side, which causes the induced current to flow around the coil clockwise, which right here at the bottom of the coil will cause the magnetic field to go up, and because of the right hand rule, the force on the coil pushes the coil down, which causes it to spin this way. And in case 2, we have the positive voltage coming from the left side, which is exactly the opposite, causes the magnetic field to come out of the page or go upwards, and then the force comes out of the page, which forces the coil to spin in the opposite direction. And that's how we make our permanent magnet DC motor.